Hi there, I'm Jeff. A run through how you can use the IGEMS camera that we have mounted above our A-series machine to basically take a picture of something that we have on the table and create a part out of that and then cut it out of a piece of material. So, we've got our IGEMS camera up there. We've got our template that we're going to make a part of here. The straighter that you can get this on the table when you take the picture, the easier. You could cut a straight edge and then butt this up against this to make it a little straighter, or you can make the adjustments in CAD. So we've got a calibration process that we go through with the camera, so it takes care of any sort of keystoning effect that you might get towards the edges of the cutting envelope. So this is our IGEMS package here. I've got a command here on our Tools tab. Click on this insert button here, and prompts you where you want to insert your image. Just hit enter, and takes a picture and then inserts it here in IGEMS. So then now we've got it here, we can go ahead and use our various CAD commands to create our geometries. So I could do a rectangle command, and you can zoom in, and we'll start one corner there, and we'll zoom up to here, and we'll do another corner up there. As you can see, since my part's slightly skewed on the table, corner doesn't quite match up with that, so I can just use my rotate command, do a R for rotate here in IGEMS, and I'll rotate it about probably -0.5 degree. And that looks a little bit straighter. Could probably move it up a little bit. So obviously you can also click on corners here, so you can just grab those blue grips and go ahead and then we can do something similar for the outside. So we can draw individual lines. I can use my line command up here, and I'll start up at this corner, and we'll come over to this corner, and I guess we'll stop about there. And I'll just do all my lines first, and then I'll come back and do the arcs. So we've got a separate arc command, of course, we can use for that. So go from here down to here, and another line across the bottom. Somewhere around there. And final line across this edge here, starting about there. Here, and I'll just do some arcs up in the draw area, arc command, so we can specify start, on, and end. So I'll turn on my snaps, and we'll start at the end of that line, and we'll specify that point to be on there, and then end there, and then do the same thing for the other ones. So we'll start there, and somewhere along there, endpoint there, and start here, endpoint, okay, so now we've got our geometry how we want it. Cam tab, we tell it machine and material and thickness that we're cutting. And I'll go grab a new piece of foam to cut this out of. weights on there, keep it from moving around too much. So I'm telling it that we're cutting this out of some 1-inch thick material here. And I can just click on this quick button up here. It'll go ahead, create the part, start from our 0 point and wrap it over and cut it there. Now, since I put a new piece of material up on the table, what I can do is insert a new picture that has my material on there. So I'm gonna just move this off of here for right now. And I'm gonna take a new picture. Got a quick button there. So this new picture will have the piece of foam on there. And then I can take this part and use my move command, and I can position it on my material where I want to cut it. And now I can go ahead and process this. So we'll go with that. And let's see, we'll just overwrite my temple samplet here. So this software that we're looking at right now is the controller software. And down here at the bottom, just touch on the part button. And if I scroll to the top of this list here, there's the part that we just made. Click on that. Loads it into our cutting area here. So because we know where we're cutting this on the table, I can start my cutting head anywhere. And just go ahead and turn my pump on. That all looks good. We're in position. Click on the run button. So here's my original, or here's the original. Here's the one we just cut. I'll just mark this with O for original, C for copy, and so pretty good fit up there. If you have any questions on that, let us know. Thanks.